Hi muckers, before we get into this video, please make sure you're subscribed if you're not. Over 67% of people that regularly watch my videos are not subscribed. I'm going to be here every day and we're getting so close to 500k. Okay, so as you all know, we did a video where I had reacted to Trisha Paytas's poetry book, and this is all stemmed because obviously there's a lot going on right now with everyone bringing up the Rachel Oates and Gabbie Hanna situation, which all stemmed from Gabbie Hanna's poetry books, and the reason for that is because Gabbie was talking shit about Rachel at Oxford, and then Rachel made a big video, which we went through. And so anyways, I decided to go out and get the books myself. Now, I think I've read through maybe a couple of these in a YouTube video years and years ago, but I have went out and I have purchased both Gabbie Hanna poetry books. And you know what this now means? That I can read them and they can become a part of my life, which means that I can love them, I can hate them, I can cry, I can laugh, I can smile, I can whatever. Now, she came out with this first one, Adultolescence, right here, written and illustrated by Gabbie Hanna, and then we have this one, Dandelion. Now, I like how this one feels. It's like a different texture. I love it. I love it. Dandelion, New York Times best-selling author of Adultolescence, I guess. Is it Adolescence or Adultolescence? I guess Adultolescence. Written and illustrated by Gabbie Hanna. Now, we are going to start with the first one. We're going to start with the first one, and kind of how I did with the Trisha one. We're going to see how the book opens, how the poetry goes. There's a lot of illustrations in this as well. And let's go through it. Now, the opening cover, I actually really like. I like the blue. I like the little illustration. I love the people climbing out of her mind. I have a tattoo that's very much so like little people. I really like that. Gabbie Hanna brings twists and turns to modern adulthood in this exhilarating debut collection of illustrated poetry. All right, okay. Adultolescence by Gabbie Hanna. All right, how does it open? Let's get to this. For all the kids who grew up too fast, for all the adults who refuse to grow up, and everyone who's both. It's beautiful, isn't it? All right. Acknowledgements. As much as I'd love to take credit for this book... Oh, I just saw that... Sorry. The opening thank you is to Shane Dawson. To Shane Dawson. A really great start. Thank you for pushing me to stop putting this off. So Shane Dawson is to blame? For putting this off and start writing. You inspire me, encourage me in so many ways. Mostly, thank you for putting me in touch with a great publishing team with a glowing recommendation. Real friends lie for each other. Aww. To my supporters and followers, thank you for standing by me through all these years. You were there when I was sad, tweeting limericks at 5 a.m. and telling me to write a poetry book. You were the ones who were buying and supporting before it even came out. You're the reason, not only for this book, for my entire existence. I'm so overwhelmed with your love, and I return it 11-fold. And lastly, to everyone who ever tore my heart out, I owe you one. Author's note. This book was inspired by Bo Burnham. So basically, who's to blame for this book? Shane Dawson, her fans, and Bo Burnham. This book was inspired by Bo Burnham, who was inspired by Shel Silverstein. So I suppose by the transitive property, this book is inspired by Shel Silverstein, which I'm cool with because he's dope. Okay. By the way, this book was released so long ago and it was still expensive. So please. All right. Opening one. Are we ready? Unexpected. Ladies and gentlemen, come have a look. Here at last, another YouTuber book. Just what we needed. Someone to produce the tangible ego of a 20-something-year-old douche. Okay. That's a good opening, actually, surprisingly. It kind of acknowledges all these YouTubers doing books. I mean, I'm here for that. All right. First two, right here. Sleep. I like sleep. Sleep. Oh my god, it's the Sleepless Neat one! Oh my god! If you were watching my live stream the last day or watching my Rachel Oates video, I'm like fangirling right now. Oh my god! The sleep poem is like right in front of me! Oh my god, this is so exciting! Oh my god! And the sitting in a tree, K-I-S-S-I-N-G, these are the ones from the video! These are the infamous ones! Oh my god, I feel like I've just seen a celebrity. Oh my god, I need to calm down. Oh my god, I'm like freaking out. I'm so excited. Oh! Sleep. I like sleep. Sleep is neat. If you're having trouble, count some sheep. I like sleep. Sleep is sweet. Best of all, sleep is cheap. When I sleep, I can dream of cherry pie and Boston cream. When I sleep, I don't have to think. That's why I love my 8-hour blink. I only wake up to eat or pee. Otherwise, I'd sleep for eternity. Love it. Love that one. Recess. Jacob and Emily sitting in a tree. Kissing. First came love, then came marriage, then came a stale and empty life as a result of the societal pressures to wed, which led to a semi-public affair and a severe case of alcoholism mixed with mental illness, followed by a grueling 2-year divorce that damaged the kids emotionally and left everyone without a sense of direction or self-worth. Next one. O positive. I donated blood today. Feels good to finally be someone's type. That is the entire poem. This book was expensive in 2024. This book came out years ago. This is the entire page. She should be charged on a federal level for how lazy this is at parts. I'm not saying completely lazy, but at parts, she should be prosecuted on a federal level. Advice 14. When I was a kid, my biggest fear was getting lost in space. And it turns out maybe I shouldn't have been so stressed about that because I don't have a spaceship, so I don't make problems where there aren't any. Okay. Basically, I'm trying to find a deeper level here. Don't stress about things that aren't going to happen to you. Deep. Next one with a really interesting illustration. The illustrations are actually the best part of this. I actually really do like the illustrations at parts. Wow, this next page is just illustrations. Wow. Ooh. Some really fun. Sorry, I don't mean to jump ahead, but there's some really fun illustrations in here. Anyways, BFF. Lonely's been my best friend for as long as I can remember. He gets a little clingy, especially mid to late December. Real. That winter depression, she's real for that, actually. But lonely's always been there. Every single time I've cried, through all the downs and heartbreaks, he's never left my side. Even when I hide away, when no one else can see me, lonely is my best friend, 'cause lonely never leaves me. That one's not bad. I love the illustration. I like the illustration with this one. It is just filling pages, but I guess it's an illustration book too. That one's not too bad. That one's pretty good. I like that one. All right. This next one is literally 3 sentences and just illustrations. This person says, life sucks. This person says, be grateful you woke up this morning. And this person says, that's the worst part. Really deep. Oh my god, I just can't get over how much empty space there is in this damn book. Like, there could be another 2 poems in here. Gabbie, I paid money for this. Advice 10. When I was little, I was the only person who couldn't do a cartwheel. That's like that Lana Del Rey. I haven't done a cartwheel since I was 10. When I was little, I was the only person who couldn't do a cartwheel. Me too, actually, babe. Me too. Because I was too scared to try. And too scared is spelled like the number 2. Real. Too scared. So I tried. And guess what? And what is spelled W-U-T. What? Well, guess what? I still can't do a cartwheel. But I gave it my best shot. And it's okay to fail, as long as you try. Now, I am not a poet. I like to call myself a torture poet because I love the Taylor Swift album. But these to me are giving more so just like run-on sentences. But maybe I guess poetry can be... I'm just trying to find a way to justify that I've spent money on this. I guess poetry can be subjective. You know, it can just be a bunch of sentences thrown together. How has she made 2 books of this? I'm excited to find out how. Sticks. You're a dimwit, a nitwit, a halfwit, and a dipshit. A moron, an utter bore, and a yawn. Impeccable. Ignoramus. Vile, yucky, heinous. A ninny, whatever that means, and absolutely cringy. She's calling people cringy. You're a roly-poly fatty from all the things you've eaten. You're a jackass, an asshat, a nutcase, and a cretin. Numbskull, twerp, jackoff, pleb, dunce, dweeb, dunderhead, bozo, dork, buffoon, flop. Love that word. Stupid, smelly, useless mop. Hold on, wait. I'm not the type to call someone a dummy. To whom could I ever speak that way? Oh crap, I'm talking to me. It's really deep. So she was calling herself all those words. Wow. That's just a bunch. Sorry, you're a roly-poly fatty from all the things you've ate. Like, I feel like that could be written more deep. Okay. I seriously have a bone to pick. How is the poem this empty page, and then the fucking illustration is the entire page? Like, couldn't she have not maybe spent an extra week or two on this book and thrown in an extra couple poems or something? Best. Everyone tells me I deserve better. I know I deserve better, but I don't want better. I want you. And I guess this is who she wants. Wow, I really can't believe that's the entire page. Oh, but don't worry. He's on the other page as well. Hide. Everyone's asking if I'm feeling okay. The truth is, I'm always feeling this way. I'm just having a hard time disguising it today. Now, again, I like the illustrations because, look, he looks so angry there. And then in this, he's holding flyers. I like the illustrations. I just wish that, like, there was more to this book. But at least we have a little bit more words here. Great job. Inspired. The next poem you're about to read is because it suddenly came to me. I hopped out of the shower, soaking wet, to write it down before I could forget. So I really hope you like it, because I just lost my security deposit when I drenched my brand new carpet so you could read it and think, fam, this is lit. It's literally what it says, so you could think, fam, this is lit. Hope the next page was worth the compromise of shampoo running into my eyes. There is an entire page of a poem that is introducing another poem. She deserves to be charged federally for this. I cannot believe I gave her credit for there being more words on this page, and literally one of it is literally just being like, hey, can't wait for you to read my next poem on the next page. Gabbie, I'm not happy. I'm not happy. Stranger. So this is what she came up with in the shower. So better be fucking good, Gabbie. He asked, can I kiss you? She replied, I don't know you that well. He asked her favorite color. Come on, she said, you can do better. So he took it to heart, and better he did. He learned about what she was like as a kid. Did and kid rhyming. Very clever. He listened to her friends, the stories they'd tell. He talked to her demons and learned them as well. Well and tell. A lot of rhyming going on. He became her diary, the way he would hold ever so dearly the secrets she told. So I guess what she came up in the shower was the amount of fucking rhyming words. She went, did kid tell well, hold told, inside implied. He knew all the anguish she buried inside. He'd seen all her scars and the thoughts they implied. Inside and implied. I like that rhyme. But after a while, he stopped asking questions and forgot the details she'd previously mentioned. Oh, there's so much rhyming going on. I love a rhyme. As time went on, the distance grew, and she found a stranger in the person she knew. I like this one the most. I think that one's the best. I also just love a rhyme. Okay. Are you kidding me? The poem is here. This is empty, and this is empty. She didn't even fill the entire fucking page with the illustration like she did for the little monster a couple pages ago. So what if I'm the monster? Oh, the poem's not done. So I guess this is them growing more distant. Deep. So the day came, as it does so often, that their love was laid to rest in a coffin. Often in coffin. She was busy in that shower coming up with these rhyme words. She was singing in that shower and was like, often. Coffin. Shampoo got in her eye and she went, I knew you right this time. As they choked on goodbye, though the bond had been broken, he wanted to leave her with one parting token. Broken and token. He asked, can I kiss you? She replied, I don't know you that well. See, that one I enjoyed. I liked the story of that one. That one enjoyed. See, I can be subjective, Gab. Right. She is going to piss me off. This is an entire double-page spread. It says, happy every time I try to write a silly poem, it turns out incredibly sad. Can we take a moment? This is an entire double spread. We have another illustration right here of a t-shirt being cut. Fashion. I've always worn my heart on my sleeve and my feelings on my face. You, without a doubt, could read my mood in any case. Glad, mad, sad, or scared. It wasn't hard to guess. Some only wear their emotions to bed. But mine were my Sunday best. Then people started critiquing my style and critiquing my taste. So, due to public opinion, my revealing outfits were replaced. And now she's on TikTok basically like slut-shaming anyone who wants to wear a revealing outfit. No, she actually is, by the way, in her New Jesus era, by the way. She's saying that you should cover up because you're tempting other men. But I needed to make a swap. But I've always worn my heart on my sleeve. But now I prefer tank tops. That one's just not good. Sorry, that one's not good. Oh my god, I'm fangirling! Guess which one it is. Relative. Time is relative. Beauty is relative. Family is relatives. Now, the fact that that one takes up an entire page, that one is so historical that I'll give it. Time is relative. Beauty is relative. Family is relatives. All right. Now we have iron and someone burning themselves on an iron. I really do like the illustrations. She made these herself, and she is a talented illustrator. Iron. When I was young, my mom used to check if the iron was hot by touching it, and I don't know. I just feel like there's a metaphor in there somewhere. Everyone who allowed this book to be published should be charged on a federal level. It's lazy. It's like really, really, really lazy to write poems like this and be like, there's a metaphor in there instead of describing the metaphor. Instead, like, this is flat out lazy. Like, it literally is just lazy. It's lazy. Whoa, what is happening on this page? This poem is called Anxiety, so I guess that's anxiety. Swamping this person. There isn't a cause that you could explain, but I'll claw my way in like a cat in the rain. I don't pretend to make much sense, but I'll twist up your nerves like a barbed wire fence. If you find yourself without a calm, I'll send chills up your spine like a icy palm. Although your whole to-do list is checked, I'll set fire to your cheeks like a match to a wick. No matter the time or the month or the season, I'll ruin your day without a rhyme or reason. Obviously about anxiety creeping in. I mean, it's all right. Again, just empty pages. Like empty, empty, empty pages. No wonder this book is so chunky. No wonder she was able to fill 2 fucking books. Stop. You gave up when I wanted to fight. You insisted that the future was gone. You insisted that you drive me home. And the whole way, I prayed for a red light. Okay. Advice 4. For 25 years, I told myself I couldn't do a single push-up, and now I can do 4 push-ups. So don't doubt yourself. Believe in yourself. You can do anything. That is not a poem. Oh my god. So many of these are not poems, and I'm not the fucking poem police, but all I'm saying is these are literally sentences. Give me a fucking book deal, and I could do the same shite as this. Like, the fact she got so pissed about Rachel Oates criticizing this is not poetry, for the most part. And Gabbie won't take any of my fucking critique, because remember, she won't take advice from people she doesn't fucking respect or whatever like that. But Gabbie, This is like lazy. Lazy. We have another page dedicated to just a drawing. I guess it is an illustration book after all. Lotion. Have you ever received a gift that was placed inside a box that was recycled from another? Much more intriguing present. Like, you pull back the pretty paper and you see the iPad packaging, but then you open the lid and inside is a lotion set? I meet a lot of people like that. Exciting outside, disappointing inside. Don't be ocean, or don't be lotion. Okay? Really deep one there. Really, really, really deep. All right, this is good. We're getting somewhere. This is actually like, I'm like, okay, there's words in here. There's more than one fucking sentence. I feel like I'm getting my money's worth. Belt. Even though I went to an inner city public school, we had a pretty strict dress code. We had to wear our skirts tucked into our pants with a belt, and only in 4 different colors. One day, I came to class with my new pants that I couldn't wait to wear. They came with a cool striped belt that matched our school colors. Before the bell rang, in our homeroom, a boy pointed and loudly said, "You bought those pants at Walmart." Until that moment, I didn't realize that shopping at Walmart was something to be ashamed of. It's not. Then another girl chimed in, and another. They mocked me until the bell rang. I never wore that belt again. A few days later, I noticed that girl who chimed in so urgently was wearing the same belt and the same pants. I stared at them for a moment and then looked up at her face. She quickly averted her eyes and crossed her arms in front of her lap to hide the colored stripes. I never said anything about it, but it perplexed me that she would be so quick to chime in to make fun of me for that belt. Bullies are the most insecure people on the planet. Okay, here's the thing. This doesn't have a, like, there's no deeper meaning there. Like, it's so surface level. And of course, poems can be surface level, but like, it's almost like she's getting at that it's gonna have like a big ending, and then it's just like, bullies are insecure people. Yes, Gabby, okay. Another 2 pages of emptiness. This page, if we're speaking technically, has 1 sentence because it's using commas. 1 sentence and then the entire page is blank. You, don't worry about who you should be. You don't need to be ashamed. You're perfect in the way that no one's perfect. It's okay to not be okay. I could have read that on a mommy's group on Facebook for free. That's an entire page. And then we have philosophy. If you eat an entire pizza by yourself in the woods and no one's around to see it, do the calories count? That was a really thought-provoking 2-page. And the fact she had the nerve to come at people criticizing this book, this is so lazy. I'm pissed. Lost. We have a little lost and find. It says lost and find scribbled out, and then it says keep looking and find. Okay. Lost. The truth is that I lost you. That doesn't mean you're gone. When I was small, I lost my doll, but retrieved it from lost and find. One time my pet dog ran away, then found his way back home. I once was lost in a shopping mall, and though I felt alone, I knew my dad would find me, just like he always did. So, lost just means keep looking, is what I learned as a kid. Where'd you see it last, is what my mom would always say. So I retraced my steps, and I'd unlose my stuff that way. So yes, I guess I lost you, but I'll keep on trying to find, to remember where I left you, so I can quit this crying. Okay, that one's not too bad. That one's not too bad. There's an analogy there, there's a metaphor, talking about relationships, lost and found, keep searching for things aren't lost, they're found. That one's good, I'll give her that. See, this is good. There's a lot of words here. I'm happy. Smile. The thing about a smile is that it can make someone's day. A plain grin to a stranger can melt their cares away. Sadness, sorrow, mourning, heartbreak, hopelessness, and grief can all be wiped away with a simple flash of teeth. A really shitty, stupid, boring day is all worthwhile if at the very end you were rewarded with a smile. If you parade your row of ivories just a little bit more often, the row edges of someone's day might begin to soften. If more people swore to show their pretty pearly whites, I'd bet my bottom dollar you could minimize the fights. So go ahead, wear your smirk all day, and wear it pride. Wear it happy, wear it big, wear it long and loud. Stretch your mouth out to your ears until your cheeks are shaking. I don't care if all that beaming means your face is breaking. Sew your lips to your gums so you never quit your simper. I don't want to hear a gripe, not a single whimper. Okay. Now this one is upside down. The thing about a frown. Oh, turn your frown upside down. See, that's clever. Smile like this and then your frown is upside down. Clever. The poem is upside down. One thing about a frown is that it can ruin someone's day. Just one glance of disapproval can melt your joy away. See, this juxtapose is good. If the smile one was on its own, I'd be like, all right, we get it. But the juxtapose is good. And on the same page, this is how you work a double spread. Well done, Gabbie. The thing about a frown is that it can ruin someone's day. Just one glance of disapproval can melt your joy away. Gladness, laughter, pleasure, humor, cheerfulness, and glee can all be wistfully wept away with a smile's absentee. A really happy, sunny, fun day can be destroyed if at the very end you find a grimace is employed. If you promenade around with a healthy, hearty scowl, even the most pleasant day can start to feel quite foul. If more people started wearing grief upon their lips, there'd be enough antipathy to sink the Midas ships. So don't you dare just wipe that gloom right off your ugly mouth. Turn your corners upwards. Don't let them travel south. Smile. Beautiful. Don't be selfish. Come on. Don't you know? You're never under any fate to let your feelings show. Don't furrow your brow or scrunch your face all in a bundle. I don't want to hear your complaints. Don't let the grumbles rumble. The thing about a smile is it's not too hard to fake it. So I'll never let you make my day for fear that you might break it. See, that's good. That's good that someone could fake a smile and therefore your day is better because of a smile, but the smile's fake. This is good. And the double spread. This is good, Gabbie. This one was good. I'm impressed. Let's keep this up, girl. Dreams. My therapist told me what dreams mean, so I believe him. The way you believe your teacher when he tells you what a poem means. All right. We're going down that downward spiral again. Fluent. As of late, since this book deal, I speak in strictly poetry. Oh, is that what we're calling this? My sentences are metered, and heroic couplets flow freely. Every minuscule every minuscule moment is a Latin freeform verse. My imagery, I'm not sure which is worse. Every brute or object is a potential metaphor. There hasn't been many metaphors in this, to be fair. My art form is heartache, peppered with delusions. Well, that's true. Silly similes? Similes? Oh, similes. Wow, I haven't heard that word in years. Silly similes slip off my tongue to an insufferable degree. Yep, she's self-aware, y'all. Every turn I take to talk is obscenious soliloquy, whatever that means. Dousing my friends in leaden pretension is something why is this poem every fucking smart word in the world? I wish I could take a break, but my deadline's growing nearer. Wow, literally just talking about your book deal almost needing to be complete and you're not done yet. You're talking about that in the poetry book on page 41, by the way, like at the start of the book. How much did you rush this damn book? All right, let's go on. Okay, so we have another pretty empty 2 pages, but this one is a bunch of bodies. Body, yaddy, 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 yaddy. Which one looks more like me? The one I want to look like me and the one that actually does. It's unfortunate. Concealer. I wear makeup because I have acne. I have acne because I wear makeup. That is an entire page. And then we have her earlier being like, oh, so many metaphors going around my mind. Advice 1. When I was younger, girls asked, does this make my butt look big? In a concerned way. And now girls ask, does this make my butt look big? In an excited way. So don't worry, your butt will be trendy someday. Deep. All right. Ooh, dolphins. Okay, so there's a dolphin here and there's a lot of junk in the ocean. Stunted. Why is it that? I cry when I'm angry and fight when I'm sad. I laugh when I'm uneasy and stifle giggles when I'm glad. I'm silent when I'm scared, but speak when I'm unsure. I'm emotionally impaired and viscerally immature. Okay, that's the entire poem. Metaphor. Am I crazy? Rhetorical question. Or does it seem that you can use your phone as a coaster, toss it around like a hacky sack, punt it across the street to your buddy, who then takes it to the train station and lays it on the tracks, for a high five with the next oncoming locomotive, play a game of tennis with it in place of a ball, send it through a washing machine with bricks, dance on it in high heels in a puddle of liquor, and it's fine. But the second you drop it half a foot, from your plush bed to your carpeted floor, atop your cashmere rug, it shatters. This is a very millennial metaphor for the human seek. Okay. If they don't mean anything to me, I just move on. Another double spread of a conversation. If you could trade lives with anyone, who would it be? Marilyn Monroe. She's dead. I know. All right. That is an entire double spread. Next, we have cheater. And we have 2 roaches, it looks, with a toothbrush. I accidentally used your toothbrush today, but I didn't mind, 'cause it's the closest I can get to your kiss. Then I remembered where your mouth has been, and I got really fucking pissed. I feel like this one could have been really great. About using toothbrush close to your lips and then you remember where your mouth has been. I feel like this could have been elaborated and been a lot better than just, I got pissed. All right. We have another double spread of really not much. The clock is a bunch of heartbreaks. Deep. Time. Is it going to be time is relative, family is relatives? Isn't it funny how you can go your entire life without someone, then one day you can't imagine a minute without them? That is an entire fucking page. Like, a simple thought is not a fucking poem that I paid money for. I just want to know, like, how many people bought this book and were, like, in tears of these poems, being like, she's so real. She's so real. Bird. 2 sentences this one is, by the way. 2 sentences. I jumped today and I survived. Everyone assumed I wanted to die. I just wanted to know what it was like to fly. That is an entire poem. And she had the nerve to come at anyone who criticized this book. God, I'm sorry. I'm like... There's really not much in this book. Advice 5. Beware of the power of persuasion. One time, I convinced an entire table of people that a piece of chocolate pie tasted like mac and cheese. Like they all agreed it was nuts anyways. Don't believe everything you hear. Be your own person. Think for yourself. And think for yourself is think for yourself. A little advice section, really great. An entire page, nonetheless. Like, this could have been illustrations or something of the fucking chocolate pie or mac and cheese. Vomit, and then an illustration of someone throwing up. How is it? You can throw up from a food you love and all of a sudden hate it, regardless of all the other times you enjoyed it. But for some reason, hearts don't work like gag reflexes. When it comes to people we care for, we'll just keep right on indulging and let them make us sick over and over. Again, this one is all right. This one's all right. I like the illustration with it. I just feel like a lot of these, even the ones that are good, are so surface level that they could have been made a little bit deeper, but maybe that wasn't what she was going for because the audience are children. But like, I just feel like this could have been an inspired project, and it doesn't really seem like that. All right, this next one is called Pets, and it has a bowl with a dead fish in it. Pets. A cute little dog. A cute little puppy. Mommy will get me one if I'm lucky. Puppy and Lucky. She's back to the rhyming. I'll walk him and love him and watch him grow. He'll fetch and bring back the ball that I'll throw. Throw and grow. She got that thesaurus right. A cute little fishy. A cute little fish. In a cute little bowl with bright rocks is my wish. I'll sprinkle a bit of his little fish feed, and he'll gobble it up with his gobby mouth greed. A cute little kitty. A cute little cat. He'll arch his back and chase a fat rat. He'll be moody and lazy and take a sun bath. I'll give him some catnip when I need a laugh. I love all my pets. I love them so dearly. They are my best friends, truly, sincerely. I'll keep getting pets even though I cry every time my cute little bestie dies. I like that one. I just like anything with pets, though. I think that I like that one. I like pet ones. The illustration being of a dead fish, was kind of crazy. But I understand she's saying that her love for animals goes beyond the heartbreak of losing animals, which I relate to. The heartbreak of losing animals is... Sorry, I'm trying to find deeper meanings with this here. Losing animals is such an intense thing, but ultimately, you know, most people will get another one because you just love animals. Continued. Oh, there's a continuation. All right, well, I like this one, so I'm glad to hear this one continued. Pets are weird. People getting pets are weird. Think about it. We choose these creatures to love and care for. They become our best friends, our children. The furry shoulder to cry on when no one else is around. But I thought anxiety was around. Or loneliness. What was it? You depend on one another, and you fill their bowl. They need to eat. We need to feed our soul. We teach them tricks and make them do people things. We post photos online, include them in our Christmas cards. We can't believe we could love something so much, and they become an unwavering emotional crutch. We build an uncomplicated, pure, everlasting love, and we do all this knowing damn well that this precious little beast will, more likely than not, die before us. This is good. I like this one. We become so connected to this being with full knowledge that someday we will lose them, we will miss them, we will hurt, we will suffer. But we know this. We knew this before we went to Petco in the first place, but still we went, but still we loved, and still they died, and still we hurt. This is my favorite one so far. I really like this one. I really, really, really like this one. I like this one a lot. I really did like this one. Okay, the next one is about self-harm, and I'm not going to read it. It is literally just called Cut, and it is quite vulgar, so I am not going to read that one. And I guess we'll end it on these two. I can't believe we're on page 62 already. That's how little there is in this damn book. Fair. Life isn't fair, but it's unfair to everyone. So that's fair. That's an entire poem. Organs. A man told me that in the hour before he proposed to his wife, she kept complaining that she had to pee. They couldn't find a restroom, so he popped the question anyway. She said yes. She didn't realize until hours later, after they had dinner and called everyone in their contacts to share the news, that she never did pee. May your hearts always be fuller than your bladder. Aw, that one's cute. But we are going to end it here because we're already on page 60 goddamn 3. All right, sorry, we'll actually end it on these two because they're, like the others, very short. Quotes. I'm not gonna lie, said someone who's going to lie. I hate drama, said a very dramatic person. I don't care what people think, said a severe, insecure individual. I'm not like other girls, said by a particularly predictable girl. I would like a snack, said by me. Dog. I'm a wounded animal. If you corner me, I'll bite. But baby, I don't want to hurt you. I bare my teeth in fright. All right, whatever. All right, we are literally approaching page 70. And so far what I've taken is that it's incredibly lazy. Like, it's incredibly lazy. she's very clearly talking about the book deal in this and needing to get it done. Having poems be 1 or 2 sentences and the rest of the page be blank is not a stylistic choice. It is fucking lazy. It's goddamn lazy. Because she can fill other pages with doodles, fill the rest of them. It's lazy. Like, even with Trisha's book, I would argue that Trisha's poetry is more deep than this. And not that all poetry needs to be deep, but like, Trisha seemingly has put a lot more effort into hers, which is a crazy thing to note about a poetry book for Jason Nash. Right. Let me know your opinion. Let me know if you ever got this book. I'm going to go through this book, then go through the other one. We're going through the Trisha one as well. I'm deep diving into this YouTuber poetry world. I will see you in my next one. I hope you're all doing very well, and goodbye.